سبحانك اللهم بحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuhu. I welcome you all to our webinar. I understand this being a weekday, it's not easy for everyone to join, but Jazakallah khair for taking the time to join. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started quickly talking about what updates we know, where we stand with the third round, and where we go from here, inshallah. So first of all, there was a Hajj Expo scheduled this morning in Medina. Nothing officially has been released from the webinar. No information has come out officially. They have not released anything, but there are indications from different sources that there might be a positive notification, positive announcement might be coming. This is not official. Please do not go around, talking about this one to people that, the brother Farid said there is something coming. No, there seems to be positive responses coming from this one. Okay. Again, we are hoping. There are multiple reasons why we believe it is going to be positive. If we look at how the packages are and how the different aspects are going on, there is a positive feedback coming, inshallah ta'ala. So we are very hopeful. Inshallah, something will happen within the next few days, possibly in the first week of Ramadan, but we should be prepared and ready for any time. It could happen tomorrow, it could happen day after tomorrow, it could happen this Saturday. This can come out anytime. Okay, so we have to be prepared. We cannot be relaxed on this one. We need to be aware. You need to be following. Having said all this, I'm going to remind and repeat what I have said before. We have done our effort. We have been reciting the Talbiya Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik in response to Allah's command for us to come to the Hajj. We have been doing this. So now it is purely up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we firmly believe whatever decision Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes on our behalf, that is going to be the best decision. The best decision is not necessarily that we go to Hajj. The best decision is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes for us. We need to have a firm belief in that. Of course, we need to continuously ask for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help. We need to ask him to accept us because that's what we want, okay? But that's what we want. What Allah decides for us is the best decision. This is something that, if one looks at your own life, one looks at, I can relate this in many respects with my own life, even though I wanted certain things, but when Allah has made a decision over the next several years, it has come out to be the best decision in my favor. So we need to be firmly in belief of this one. So just trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, put all your effort in. So at this point in time, everybody who is being approved should have your wallet funded and be ready for the packages. You should have picked at least one package for the shopping cart and at least 5 packages as your favorite package. And in addition to that, a few more. Look at the package list and find something that makes the best sense to you, okay? Makes the best sense to you. Don't get hung up on occupancy, and even expand yourself a little bit on the gateways also, because there might be a package which is a better package, which is in a gateway which is a little bit further away. For example, if you live in an area which is close to Washington, I understand Washington would be the most convenient airport, but maybe there might be a better package from from New York, for example, okay, or for that matter, even Chicago. So don't limit yourself. We do not know what the quota is going to be. We don't know what kind of demand will be there. when the package opens, if they open the package. I mean, I want to be careful. I don't want to make the assumption it will open, but there are very strong indications that there will be a third round. Okay, so if whenever the package opens, we don't know what the situation with the visas will be. So be prepared with multiple packages with some flexibility. Al-Kabsh packages, I have said before, and I'm going to repeat this, there are very few seats that are left over in Al-Kabsh. Al-Kabsh capacity is only 5,000. So, whereas the Al-Muassam capacity is about 45,000. So that means there will be a lot more availability coming in Al-Muassam than in Al-Kabsh. If you have to have Al-Kabsh, please try that. I'm not going to discourage you from trying the Al-Kabsh package, but only if you absolutely need it. Otherwise, consider the Al-Muassam, just so that your chances of getting the package increases. Before I open up the session for the Q&A, a couple things. When the package sale opens, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be online. We are going to be online, providing support, general support to each and everyone, whoever joins the call, inshallah. For the folks who have picked Jameel and Rawaf package, we have set aside a separate team who will work with that group of people one-on-one to move with the booking. Some of our team members have already reached out to people who have requested help. We have already checked and reviewed the packages to make sure that you are getting the package that meets your best need, making some suggestions in some cases, and we'll continue doing it. If you need the help, one-on-one help from us right now with configuration, with package assessment, etc., go to our survey. The survey link is on my this side, okay, on my left side here. So that's the survey link. Go into that survey link, put your request in, and inshallah ta'ala, one of our team member will contact you. We'll review your configuration, your packages, etc., and help you, inshallah ta'ala. So we are more than willing to help you with that, inshallah. So a couple questions keep coming up repeatedly, and I want to cover that one before I open up for Q&A session, inshallah. One is occupancy. Can I get dual occupancy? If there is a quad occupancy, if I select quad occupancy now, can I get dual occupancy? I have answered this question many times, and I'll repeat it again. Provided we will work with you, we will help you, provided there is availability with the service provider at that hotel, meaning there has to be some rooms, extra rooms available where they can pull out some beds. That is what is going to happen. There are no rooms with only 2 beds. They'll have to remove some beds. So if the service provider is capable of doing, both Rawaf and Jameel have confirmed that they will do it if availability is available for an additional cost. Okay, the cost is something that Rawaf, the service provider, will tell you later on, and you'll have to pay them directly. This is not going to come out of Nusuk. It's not going to come to us. Please bear something in mind. You do not pay any person outside of the Nusuk or directly to service provider, only for occupancy. Other than that, you do not pay anybody else outside. Today, I came across a YouTube. Unfortunately, this brother is promoting, saying that you will not get the package through Nusuk. You have to contact us. We will get you the package. That is nonsense. Please understand this. I'm saying this word nonsense in a lighter remark, actually. There is no such thing as getting a package outside of Nusuk unless you have a dual citizenship with a third country outside of the Nusuk, such as Pakistan, Bangladesh, Lebanon, etc., etc. If you have a dual citizenship, and if they have capacity, you can get a package from there, from the agent from that country, not through Nusuk, okay? So for anybody who is in North America, Europe, Australia, and some of the South Asian, Southeastern countries, okay, like Japan, Korea, and South America, of course, okay? you have to get the package only through Nusuk, and you make the payment only through Nusuk. I'm also hearing of some groups broadcasting messages saying that sign up with us if you have booked a package, because you will not get a guide if you don't sign up with us. That is also nonsense, okay? Even if you don't sign up with anybody, even if you don't sign up with us, Rawaf and Abdul Latif Jamil will assign a guide that they make sure they assess and make sure has the qualification. We are asking you to join us only because we have the experience, we know what it takes, and we want to make sure that your experience is good. The Hajj experience, you have a good Hajj experience, and when you come back from Hajj experience, you are coming back with a Hajj Mabrur. Other than that, we are not any more special than anyone else. Please understand this. We care to the point that we make every Haji our family member, okay? So having said this, so please be careful. Do not fall for all these tricks out there that basically says, if you don't sign up with us, you're not getting a guide. If you don't sign up with us, you're not going to have a good experience. That is not true, okay? That is not true. So please bear this in mind, inshallah. Okay, I open up for the questions. Brother Wasim, are there questions that we need to?
Yeah, so everybody, inshallah, whoever has questions, you have two options. You can either raise your hands, and the way you raise your hands is you click on react, and there's a raise hand option. Or if you would not like to have your voice recorded, then we can also use the chat option. So inshallah, let me go through the chat and I'll share the question, inshallah. So
okay.
In the meantime, I see Brother Rahman, his hand is up. If you want to unmute yours, I'll allow unmuting. Give me 1 second. Okay, I have allowed unmuting. Only the ones who do allow, inshallah, those proceed. So, yeah, Brother Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Rahman.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Sorry.
Salam, sister. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm trying to top off my e-wallet because earlier I was having issues with my card. So it kept on providing the issue, but looks like the topping off is no longer acceptable. So is this like there is no hope? Should I just retry next year, or should we just still wait?
No, sister. This is a comment for everybody. Okay, until ministry comes and says this is the end of it, please do not make any such assumptions. Okay, I am also not saying there will be a third round, but at the same time, you cannot make the assumption that there will not be a third round also. So, as I said earlier, there are strong indications that there will be a third round. Can I tell you absolutely there will be a third round? I cannot do that. Okay, that would be wrong. Okay, but there are strong indications that there will be a third round. That is basically what we are getting with what we are understanding. People who are close to this system are very optimistic that there will be a third round. Okay, but we have to wait for the official announcement. I cannot make a statement saying that yes, there will be a third round, because that will be wrong. And remember, I have said this multiple times in our group chat. We will not say anything, or we will not release any information unless and until we confirm it. Okay, so the sister that was asking the question about the e-wallet, do not assume because you're having issues with the e-wallet that is the case. No. Nusuk is making multiple changes. They are going through multiple changes about the way I'm looking at it is before they open up the third round. Remember, when they open up the third round, they'll have to open it up for all the countries to pick all the packages. Any package that is out there, we should be able to get it. So my understanding is they are making changes to the Nusuk platform where you are facing some of these issues with the e-wallet, and I know some people are having issues seeing their packages, whereas I was able to see the packages, by the way. Okay, so so these things are going. It's a little bit unstable. Okay, I understand that, But do not lose heart. You have not been told that there are no more packages. That's it, the end of it, unless you're told that you cannot stop trying. Okay?
Okay, Jazakallah. Thank you.
And a related question people are asking, because some people who got recently verified, they are not able to activate the e-wallet, and so they're not able to top up additional funds even if the wallet is active. So yeah, if you can address.
Okay. So people who have recently been approved, okay, you are not able to activate the e-wallet. So in that scenario, please message one of the admins directly. We will see if we can help you getting the e-wallet activated. Okay, we are not going to top your fund. We will see if we can help you get the e-wallet activated. So that is our we can possibly help you with that one. So again, I want to repeat this. I'm not talking about topping the e-wallet. I cannot do anything about topping the e-wallet if Nusuk is not allowing right now. But as far as activating the e-wallet, we might be able to help you. Message one of the admins directly, and inshallah ta'ala, we'll see if we can help you.
Yeah, and similarly, people who have active, they are getting error saying the capacity of your country of residence has been reached. So like Brother Fadil mentioned, Nusuk might be doing changes. You can periodically retry, maybe once or twice in a day if they change again. But definitely if round 3 opens, you'll be able to top at that time. But hopefully, if they change again, it'll get activated. So don't lose hope, inshallah. Keep trying once or twice a day. They keep making change to the system. So that can happen.
And I'll keep repeating this, guy, folks. I will keep repeating this. We cannot lose hope. Absolutely, that is not acceptable. Okay, please understand that. We cannot lose the hope until somebody comes and a very notification comes from Nusuk, for example, or from the ministry that there are no more packages. We are not giving up. We are not giving up. Okay, inshallah ta'ala, there are hopes. There are strong indications that there will be a third round. Okay, all right.
Next hand up is Aji Ida. Unmute yourself. Yes.
You can unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Brother, we are 5 of group. So we're from Melbourne in Australia. And we didn't buy yet, but we put the baggage in the cart, everything. So when the first time we come to Medina is 26 is inshallah, if Allah say that. That time we have someone sheikh to show me everything for the ahkam, or we just do the by self everything.
No. We are gonna guide you. Once you land in Saudi Arabia, one of our guides, and depending on how we arrange the muftis, one of the mufti will be there also. Okay. Now, please understand, from now until Hajj, we have multiple sessions going on. Okay, we are going to have multiple sessions on logistics, on fiqh, on how to do everything. We're not going to wait until you come to Medina. We are not going to do that, sister. Okay, we are going to prepare you as soon as this package sale ends and we get the group of Hujjaj together. And that doesn't necessarily mean Hujjaj that are going with us. Any Hujjaj out there that wants to join our webinars, we are going to be training from now until the Hajj time to prepare you for the Hajj, both from a spiritual perspective as well as from a logistical perspective. But once you land there, of course, we are going to be there to guide you further, inshallah. Okay?
Inshallah.
All right. I had this. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I was unable to unmute. My apologies on that.
No problem.
I just wanted to ask questions because in the beginning, it seems it's like the same question she asked in regards to guide when you get to Jeddah, to Makkah, that we will not have any difficulties.
Inshallah.
But I guess you answered the question.
Right.
But thank you. That's what I wanted to ask.
Okay. Jazakallah khair. Okay.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, next question that we have is somebody, I think Mehendi Balsania, if you want to, basically, I think the passport name has changed. It used to have the father's name before. Now it has the husband's name. Brother Mehdi, if you are on, you can unmute yourself, because I think we need to first confirm whether you've already bought the package or not. So you want to unmute and share your scenario?
Yeah, I am here. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Walaikum salam.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you, brother. Go ahead.
Just a quick question is basically when we register with the Nusuk and when we put the details, it asks for a father name. So I ended up putting father name for my wife. But then when you go in a booking details, well, it says pilgrim name, my name, and my wife's name. For my wife's name, between first name and last name, they have used my wife's father name as a middle name, which should be, which is wrong. Generally, it should be first name, last name, or the husband name in between. So my concern is when the Nusuk issues a visa, are they gonna use that booking details or they gonna use the passport to compare the names?
When you say, okay, when you say booking detail, okay. So when you book, they are going to use the information from the passport, by the way. Whatever you had it in a profile, that's what the visa is going to be issued. So booking detail is more for the flight, and sometimes it might vary. So what I'm going to suggest, Brother Mehdi, hold off this question until sometime in the month of March. We will work with you to see if there is anything we can help you to resolve that, inshallah. So I'm assuming you already bought the package. That's what it means.
No, I haven't. But I'm just wondering because I don't want to edit the name now and go back to verification because it's going to be too risky.
No. Again, this is a statement to everybody. Please, everyone listen to me very carefully. If your profile has been approved, please do not touch it. Please do not touch it. Even if you believe that there is an error in it, for example, the name is not correct, or you received a new passport, etc., do not touch your profile. Do not touch your registration. Let the booking go through. Get the package, and inshallah ta'ala, we will help you at that point in time to get that resolved, inshallah. At this point in time, please do not touch your profile. You're too close to booking a package. Okay? We have had this issue with some of the Hujjaj in the previous years, and it became a big mess. Okay, so please do not touch your profile. Okay, Brother Mehdi, I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Jazakallah khair. Appreciate it.
Next hand up is Magdi Muhammad.
Magdi Muhammad, you can unmute. Okay. Brother Wasim, I think there are lots of questions in the chat. Can we just...
We can go over those. So there's one question is like somebody asking like, how do I select precious path? In Nusuk, I can only select a service provider package.
Okay. You are going to select, basically, you're not going to select precious path package, please. Okay. You're going to look at the list that we have provided. Okay. Look through the list and pick one of those packages, and then basically register in our survey document your name and the information that we are requesting. We will, once you have bought the package, we will use the information that you have shared to let the service provider know that you are in our group. So that we will work it out in the background, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So, but it's very important that you pick one of the package from our list. That's why we are repeatedly emphasizing that, about one-on-one support, etc., is coming for people who have picked the package from our list. We want you to come with us because we understand the challenges that the people go through there. And remember, I have mentioned this many times. We are not a Hajj company. We are not travel guides. We are like you. We are just simply like you. But we understand we understand the challenges. We have the experience, we have the dedication. Our motto is basically to make care for each one of the Hujjaj just like our family member. And we have done this in the previous years. We have feedback that basically shows that's what works best for Hujjaj when we show them that they are part of us, basically. So yes, we want you to come with us. Okay. But so for that, please look through the package in our list, pick one of those packages. If you need help understanding one of the Brother Wasim.
I think, I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed like you got cut. the last statement that you made?
Yeah, when you said if you need help, everything after that we couldn't hear.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now properly?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you repeat the
So
last statement you made? Yeah.
last statement was basically, if you need help with the packages in our list, for example, reach out to us, put your statement, your comment, flag that you need help in the survey document. Okay. And I think survey document is on my on this side. Okay. The QR code, etc., is there. Go in there, put your name. If you've not done it already, you can update it, and you ask for help and just specify what kind of help you need. Inshallah ta'ala, one of our team member will reach out and guide you and answer the questions. If you want to ask the question right now, feel free to ask the question, and I'll clarify whatever we can.
Just to clarify, I think on the back you have today the WhatsApp group and the list of packages. The survey, once you join, if anybody is not in the WhatsApp group, join there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can see the survey link we will share there on WhatsApp group.
Oh, sorry, I thought I had the survey link. Okay.
Next question is that from Ibis, Holiday Inn, Iman, Noor, how do we get to Mina? And then how do we go to Muzdalifah? And then after Hajj, how do we get back to hotel?
Okay. All right. So if you are in Holiday Inn, Imara Noor, Ibis, Millennium, Sama Al Diafa, you are going to go to Mina by bus. Okay. The same with Pullman address or Anjum. You are going to go by bus to Mina. Okay. That is the first step. All right. Now, within Al-Mashayar, which basically means once you are in the camp, how are you going to go to Jamrat? How are you going to go to Arafat? How are you going to Muzdalifah and back to Mina? That depends on the package between Al-Kabsh and Al-Mawsim. That's the only difference. Please understand this. Only two types, Al-Kabsh or Al-Mawsim. It doesn't matter which hotel you are in. It doesn't matter what occupancy you have picked. It does not matter which type of, what category of package you have. Okay. Once you go to Al-Mashayar, which is the Mina, Arafat, Muzdalifah, and Jamrat, the difference is between Al-Kabsh and Al-Mawsim. Al-Kabsh, people who are in the Al-Kabsh camp will go to the Jamarat. It's about 500 meters. It's less than half a mile. You can take the train to go to Jamarat, and you'll be taking the train to go from Mina to Arafat, Arafat to Muzdalifah, Muzdalifah back to Mina. Okay. That is for the Al-Kabsh people. There is a train. For the Al-Mawsim, from Mina to the Jamarat, there is no transportation. You have to walk. Okay. And many times people have been asking this question. From Al-Mawsim to the Jamarat, it's a walk. From Mina camp to Arafat, Arafat to Muzdalifah, and back to Mina is by bus for the Al-Mawsim camp. Again, Al-Kabsh will be using train to move around within the Al-Mashayar area, okay, which is Mina, Arafat, Muzdalifah, and Jamarat. Al-Mawsim, from the camp to the Jamarat is walk. It's about 3 miles of walk. From Mina camp to the Arafat, Arafat to Muzdalifah, and back to Mina is by bus for the Al-Mawsim camp. Now, about the going to Tawaful Ziyara, Tawaful Ifada, okay, on the 10th day, 11th day, or even possibly the 12th day, we will review this later on in our logistics session. Both the service providers are looking at different options to make this it's a huge challenge, by the way. Every year, it's always a huge challenge. The two service providers we have spoken to, they are looking at some options. Last year, we tried something. It's still a bit of a challenge. It's a huge challenge for the Hujjaj. We are also trying to see how we can make it easier for going to Haram and coming back during the days of the Al-Mashayar days, okay? But we will review this with you during our logistics sessions. Please hold off on that right now. That is not going to make a difference about which package you take. Doesn't matter what package you take. Going to Haram from Mina is a challenge. That's a well-known fact, and it is not going to change depending on the type of package you take, whether you're in Al-Kabsh or whether you are in Al-Mawsim, challenge still remains, okay? We are working on it. We'll discuss this later on, inshallah, okay?
So,
right.
one request quickly is that anybody who has not raised their hand, don't unmute yourself. I will mute people if somebody starts talking between, because there are people in queue and line who would like people to use that. Either you can put it in the chat or you can raise the hand. Inshallah, we'll call you. And only then please unmute. Otherwise, there's sometimes disturbance.
All right, have a good night.
So, next question is is it guaranteed that Nusuk will announce if there will or will not be a third round?
No guarantee, brothers. No guarantee, brothers and sisters. I have repeatedly said this. There is no guarantee. We don't know if they will or not. As I said before, and I'll repeat it, there are strong indications. There is more optimism that there will be a third round, but nothing is announced, nothing is confirmed. I cannot tell you absolutely they will, and I cannot tell you there isn't. Okay, at this point in time, there are strong indications that there will be a third round, and there are strong indications that there is more optimism that there will be visa quota available, inshallah. Okay, how much quota will they open or not? There is no confirmed information at this point in time. Okay.
Next question is, when can I apply for refund of the extra money that I have in my wallet?
Of course, we have always recommended wait for a few weeks after you have purchased the package, just to allow time for things to settle down with your booking. The fear that we have, and it has happened in a few cases where Nusuk by mistake has refunded the entire amount, including the amount that was used for the booking. That could risk your booking. So that's why we are asking people, once you have purchased the package, and I hope to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, each and everyone that is listening to us here or that is desiring out there gets a package, inshallah. So once you get the package, allow at least 2 to 3 weeks for things to settle down, and then request the refund, inshallah. And be careful how much refund you request at that point in time. Okay.
Next question is, what happens if I pick a package that's not on your sheet?
Well, if you pick it, I mean, I'm assuming the question is what happens if you book the package which is not on our list. Well, that service provider, that group will contact you. I'm hoping, inshallah ta'ala, soon after that to coordinate with you. The people who are going to pick our package, as soon as we get a confirmation, our guides will start reaching out to you. Within a week or 2 weeks after the sales round finishes, we will start our coordination. As long as you have registered with us and Allah told us which package you have picked from our list, we will immediately start coordination with you. The people, again, I want to repeat the question, repeat the answer. If you pick packages outside of our list, I'm hoping, inshallah ta'ala, that service provider, that group will contact you soon. How soon, when, I cannot tell you that, because that is dependent on the service provider and that group. Okay, so please reconsider it and pick a package from our list, because we do want to help you. Okay, we do want to be your guides. We do want you to have an excellent experience. We do want you to come back from there with a Hajj Mabrur. And later on in our sessions, logistic sessions and spiritual sessions, we will explain what a Hajj Mabrur is in much more detail. But we want you to come back with the Hajj Mabrur. Hajj Mabrur is possible when you have a peaceful experience during the Hajj, so that you come back with a heart that is satisfied and content, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, we'll talk about that more, but do pick us, please. Okay, go ahead, Brother Wasim.
Next hand up is Muhammad Al-Gori. If you can unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam, Brother Muhammad.
If I pick up a package out of the list, is there any opportunity to have it, or because my limit of money is not enough to pick up one of the packages on the list, so I'm targeting the one on the list with 16,000 riyal.
Okay.
So I'm if there is opportunity to get it or not.
Well, the packages which are marketed at that level between 30 packages which are marketed under 20,000, there is a very, very high demand for that. Those are almost subsidized packages. Even before the sales went on, the number of people that had selected that and put that in their shopping cart was very, very high. So again, Brother Muhammad, I don't want to discourage you, but you asked me the question about the chances. The chances are, I'm going to say low, but you should try. I mean, if that's your limit, brother, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined you to go for Hajj, you will get the package, inshallah. Okay?
Jazakallah khair.
Barakallah feek. Brother Wasim, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Next question is, do I have to add more money to my e-wallet now?
Well, it depends on how much you have and what packages you're looking at. Okay, if you're looking at packages which are your e-wallet and the amount of the money that you need for the package, if it's the right close borderline, yes, we want you to keep some buffer space just in case something changes. Like for example, if you're looking at a custom flight, if the custom flight charge increases, so you want to have a little buffer space. See, I am not certain what the environment will be when the sales opens. What that means is, what's the demand going to be, how many visas are going to be available. So you cannot take chances of saying, well, I'll add funds when the booking starts, because people have asked me, can we add the funds once the booking has started, so that I don't have to put it there and withdraw? Yep, I understand that, but the chances and the time it takes to put the money in, there is no guarantee that the packages will still be available. The visa will be available. Packages might be available if the visas will be available. So keep some buffer if you can.
Next question is, how many packages are available after the second round?
How many packages? Number of packages. I think it's like 500 and some packages are available at this point in time. Okay, the availability will vary from package to package. In our package list, for example, you have about 95 packages we are supporting. Okay, again, we are not necessarily supporting 95 places, right? These are different packages from different gateways coming into the same hotels. About 6 hotels that we have picked, which is Anjum, Address, Pullman, Millennium, Ibis, Holiday Inn, Imar Al Noor, and Sama Al Diafa. Okay, we are limiting to these hotels, but there are about 95 packages in our list itself. So, and you can look at the availability there in the sheet.
One question is that, is there any package that has Medina as the first stop? I don't want to go to Jeddah and then travel to Medina.
There are lots of packages which has Medina first. I'm sorry, I don't think I understand the question. There are lots of packages which are Medina first, and some of those packages does have flights that goes into Jeddah. The service provider will make the arrangement to get you from Jeddah to Medina if that's what the package is. Okay, service provider is responsible of getting you to the hotel from the airport, whether that airport is Medina or Makkah or Jeddah. Okay, whether your hotel is in Medina or Makkah, it is the service provider's responsibility. And both Rawaf Mina and Jamil have confirmed that they will make sure that arrangement is there.
Education, you're doing assignments on top of it. It's very difficult. Your CPE, your MDiv.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're trying to say that if the flight lands directly in Medina airport, the Medina first package and a flight that lands in Medina, group flight.
Yeah, in that case, I mean, every package every flight might not land into Medina for the Medina. Okay, it depends on the airline. There are some variations. There are some Medina first packages that are landing in Jeddah. Okay, it's just the way the airlines are. It's just the way they could make the arrangements. But again, the service provider will make sure that you get to Medina, inshallah.
Can I use my balance on my e-wallet for anything else?
No, e-wallet is only for paying for the package and the flight. And if there is Udia as an option, that's the only case. So only for the package and the flight is what you can use the e-wallet. Rest of the funds, you have to either request the refund, or if you decide to, keep it for next year.
I believe, well, yeah, this is most of it. Most of it is people are asking about round 3 and when, and I think they already answered
Okay.
that. Anybody else has a question?
I see Mahdi Muhammad still has the hand up. I don't know.
Yeah, we had asked him earlier. I don't know if he's still around, but he's never unmuted. But another question on the chat is that for custom flights, the prices increase day by day. Will this increase the price of package to purchase?
The cost of the package will not increase. The cost of the package remains the same. Okay. The cost of the custom flight might vary because it's a marketplace based. The cost of the package in the custom flight, okay, is based on the marketplace at that point in time. Yes, it might vary. Okay. But the package cost will not increase. And if you are looking for a group flight, the cost of the group flight will not change. Again, I want to repeat this because there is a little bit of misunderstanding with the terminologies there. Okay. If you have a package, the package cost remains the same. It doesn't change. The cost of the group flight will not change. The cost of the custom flight could vary. I'm not going to say it'll go up or down. I don't know. It depends on the marketplace at that point in time, what the Al Musafir is selling that flight for. So that might vary. The package cost will not change. Okay.
So one hand up is Brother Rahman. You want to unmute yourself?
Yeah, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I have a question. I have I put the money in e-wallet. How do I select the package? I'm not seeing that option.
You can, at this point in time, you can only configure the package, brother. Okay.
I mean, I have selected the package, but how would I go and configure it? That is not available for me.
Have you put the package in the shopping cart?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all you can do now. Right now, the sales is not open, Brother Rahman. Remember that. We've been saying it. Okay. All you can do at this point in time is select the package into your shopping cart or pick a few preferred packages and be ready for the sales to open. Sales window is not open right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So the sales window will open again soon, or?
That's what we are hoping. That's what we've been talking all throughout the webinar. Okay. As far as we know, it is expected to open. We are optimistic, but we don't have a confirmed information from the ministry on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. Jazakallah.
Sayyid Khadri.
Yeah. How long do you think we can wait for the new packages to come before we try to book it from some other provider or from India?
Well, at this point in time, we are hoping something will come through in the next few days. The Hajj Expo, which was held today, there was some optimistic feedback came from there, nothing confirmed. So by the first week of, by the first week of Ramadan, we are expecting something to happen. Okay. We don't have a confirmed information. I cannot give you a definite answer. I cannot tell you the timeline because we don't know.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't believe it'll go beyond the first week of Ramadan. I don't believe it'll this is not going to drag out. Okay. This is not going to drag out. Something will happen in the next few days, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you.
Next is Sayarifa Medina.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sister.
Yes, Brother Farid, are you in Los Angeles? Because
No, I'm in
I want
Atlanta.
to. Oh, you are in Atlanta. Is there anybody that can help me? I want to. One of you can see my portal, and I'm just a
Absolutely.
little confused because this is my first Hajj, and I don't know. And I have my 5 package, and I get away from Los Angeles all. So this is why I'm comfortable. So is there anybody can teach me what when the sales window is open? What should I do? Because it
Absolutely,
seems
sister.
like it seems like everybody's doing very fast, and I'm not that fast. I'm afraid that I'm not gonna get the package. So I already put the e-wallet in my
Okay.
pack in my I already top up the e-wallet, but
Okay.
I just don't know what to do. And I just one of you can see. I know Brother
Absolutely.
Wasim or Brother Farid or somebody else that live
Oh,
in Los Angeles. I can come to you
no, no,
and
no.
show me, my laptop and show me
Okay.
where I am.
No, 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 sister. Don't worry about it. You don't need to come anywhere. We can do this online. Can you put your request in the survey document, please? And one of our team member will contact you, and we'll go through. We'll look at your entire account, make sure you are ready for the booking, inshallah ta'ala. Can you put your information there?
Oh, put all my you mean my portal? My
No, 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 sister. You put your name. I mean,
oh
can somebody put the link to the survey in the chat, please? One of our member here, not necessarily a team member. So somebody put the link to the survey. So sister, go to this survey link, and in that one it'll ask you some questions. Go ahead and put the information in, and put there is a question there about, do you need help?
yeah,
So
I need help. Yeah.
say yes to that one with your contact information, etc. One of our member will contact you, and we'll go through your entire account to make sure that everything is fine. Okay. And this
Okay.
stands for anybody. Okay. Anybody that needs help, anybody that wants us to review your account, please go ahead and feel free to put your name in the
Mhm.
survey, inshallah ta'ala.
So one more question. What to do when the sales window is open and I have this 5 package? So I try one, and then do I put in the cart, and then when I buy something online from Amazon, and do I put ready to pay or something like that, and I press something? I
Okay.
don't.
Uh,
Do I try one by one out of my 5 package? If I don't
right.
understand. I
Okay.
really don't
I
understand.
think, okay, I'll give a brief summary of how it's going to work. And the
Yes.
team member who is going to contact you, the team member will give you more details, inshallah ta'ala, to get you comfortable, inshallah. So the way it's going to work, when the booking, on the day of the booking, you know what, how much time do we have, Brother Wasim? We need to end soon. Okay, let me see if I can quickly go through the presentation. Hold on for a minute.
Okay, thank you.
While Brother Farid is doing that, there was a question. Somebody wants to stop by in UAE. So if you want to do that, you'll have to use the custom flight option, and then we can do multi segment if you like. Yeah.
If you have other questions, go ahead and put the questions in so that Brother Wasim can answer while I'm quickly going through this.
Brother Magdi Muhammad, did I answer your question? Yeah, you cannot get a waiver from there. Like you cannot not select a flight. You have to select a flight as part of with the package. You cannot just buy a package without the flight. So what you can do is either you can select a group flight, or if you do custom flight, then that custom flight can have basically whatever you want to do. You search in Musafir portal that is integrated through Nusuk, and then you can search based on your criteria, and just that adds more steps to something to do.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this one here, this is your basically.
नहीं नहीं पता ना देखिए
1 minute. Okay. This is your login. Once you log in, see this bag here. This is the shopping cart. Okay. If there is a blue color button here, that basically means you have put a package in your shopping cart. Okay.
Yes.
So on the day of the booking, you would log in. Once you log in, you would go and click on this, and then you would say checkout.
Can you say one more time, brother? I lost the picture. What is it?
Okay. All right.
Where
so
is
this
it?
is the see the screen here. There is a shopping bag here. This is a
Yes,
shopping bag, right?
Yes. Yeah.
There's a blue sign here. That means you have a package in the shopping bag. Okay.
Yes.
So you would go click on this, and then you see the checkout here.
Oh,
Checkout
okay.
button.
Yes.
You'd click on the checkout.
Yes.
And when you click on the checkout, it'll bring you to your summary page. Now, because I had picked a custom flight, that's why it's asking me to configure the custom flight. If I had gone with a group flight, the group flight would be here, summary would be here. At that point in time, at the bottom of the screen here, it'll tell me to book the package. There will be a button here that says book the package. Okay. Because I'm in a custom flight, it's asking me to go through the custom flight configuration. Okay. So this is how you would do this thing. Now, let's say I try to book the package and it says, oops, nope, the package is all sold out. Then the first thing you would do is go here, click this, and you'd say, empty the shopping cart.
Yes.
I will say yes. Then I go back to my, under my name here, I'm going to say my package.
Yes.
Okay. When I say my package, the list of the packages that I have selected as my preferred packages will show up. Now I'm going to say view detail. This is exactly the step that you're going to go through. Okay. You're going to look through and make sure this is the correct package. And then you're going to say configure package. Okay. And then here you select your occupancy. Okay. You select your occupancy.
Yes.
Okay, next. One more next. Okay, this one also has a custom flight against this one. Okay, because it's a custom flight, I have to go through the custom flight configuration. Okay, I will say acknowledge and select, and then it'll give me the option to pick the package, to select the flight, basically search for the flight.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to go through this process. So the same steps you would go through until you're able to find a package. Okay, now here again, I'm going to put the city that I want to fly out of, Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles, and where I want to go, Jeddah, Medina, etc. If I want to fly from Los Angeles to Medina and then come back from Jeddah, I would do the multi-city. With a custom flight, as I have mentioned many times before, custom flight takes up extra few minutes. That's why, if possible, go with a group flight. If not a group flight, avoid the multi-city, because multi-city is few more additional steps. Okay, unless you absolutely need to. For example, if you have to go to India to drop off your children, then you have to do multi-city. Okay, otherwise you would just do a round trip selection here. So you would continuously do this. If this also fails, I'm going to go empty my shopping cart and then go back to my package, my packages, go through the same routine all over again. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
And brother, one more
yes,
question. I'm going with hoping I'm going with my friend, but I mean we are like 3 in the group, including me. So is that mean group? Is that mean group flight? I don't understand. Custom flight is by yourself. Group flight is together with your friends or something.
No. Group flight is a predefined flight that that the package service provider has attached to the package. Okay, so it has nothing to do with your specific account, all that. Okay, it is basically the service provider has selected a gateway and defined it's a they have taken it in the bulk and they are giving it to you basically. Okay, so custom flight is where you will define your route, which airport you want to go, where you want to go, etc. basically. So that allows you to customize it. So custom flight is a customized flight, whereas a group flight is a predefined flight.
Oh, I want the predefined one. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Any last question? Anyone has a last question before we end the session? Brother Wasim, are we good?
I think we are good, inshallah.
Okay. All right. So, Subhanakallahumma bihamdika wa tabarak kasmuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruk. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wal asr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Anything good that we have been able to share today, help today, it's only from the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are humbly grateful to Allah for giving us that opportunity. Any shortcoming in our presentation, in our information, it's only due to our mistakes, our shortcoming. We ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we ask everyone to pray for us. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.